Good morning. My name is Arturo Rodriguez, and we have a project device that we call MTLC, which means Emergency Traffic Light Control. The problem that we are trying to solve is that every time that police, ambulance, or firefighters are on the way for an emergency, there is a light intersection with a lot of cars, but most of the cars, or they don't stop or they don't move. So that causes a delay on the emergency services that could save a life. So we are trying to save life, and we are trying to avoid more accidents because more and more people are getting a crash accident with a emergency vehicle, firefighters, ambulance, and police. We saw every time that it's coming, and everybody says, why they move, why they don't stop, they don't hear it. And that's the point, they don't hear it. They don't hear it because they don't care. They are focused on something else inside their car, music, tablet, texting, whatever. So what are they focused on then? They focus on just one thing that they learn when they start driving, which is the lights. The solution is not to create a new sound. The solution is not to create a higher intensity sounds, 100 decibels, 120 decibels or something. The solution is not to make a bass sound like bass sounds like a earthquake, but a big bass. That's not the solution. The solution is to follow through with the behavior that all the drivers has when they are in an intersection. What is the behavior? What is the thing we learn that we were teaching on? That we need to obey the light. So if the light is green, we're gonna move. If the light is red, we're gonna stop. So when the emergency vehicle is moving and it's red, the device is gonna detect that and it's gonna change the light from red to green. So everybody moves and the other cars stop, so the emergency vehicle can pass through, like on this sample. Here, this is the police car, and there is all this car in front of him. So we want to put 4 devices on the light intersection. That is basically a microphone that is going to be listening. Yeah, it's going to be listening for this sound. The police has a special sound, the ambulance another, and the firefighters other one. So we want to put the setting to identify 3 different sounds. And when he detects that the police is coming this way, right now there is a button on the base of the pole that the pedestrian push when they want to cross the street. We don't need to change anything on the line, not on the main control system. We just need to change the priority, and like a pedestrian push the button, in place of a button, we want to push a microphone. When the noise increase, that means the police is getting by this direction, and this light should change to green, and this obviously to red, so he can pass without any inconvenience, without any risk. And all the cars are gonna move forward because that's what we be teaching all the time. If it's green, go ahead. If it's red, stop. And the same thing for an ambulance. If the ambulance is coming, like in this sample, on this direction, this light is going to detect he's coming this direction and he's going this direction because the volume on this sensor is going to get increased. But this volume from 0 to 10 is going to get the change when he increased to volume number 6. But the other one's going to have volume number 4 or 3 because the sound is coming from here, from this ambulance. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change, in place of a button, we're gonna connect the microphone device to the same circuit. So the fabricators of the light, they don't need to change anything. And the other one is with the firefighters. The firefighters is the same thing. It has a different sound, but it has the same mission. So the device applies for all the main street traffic, high intensity traffic, and it will say a lot of lives plus avoid new accidents. that is happening every time more frequent because people get distracted, people don't pay attention, and even if it works good when important politician or a president is going through the street. Obviously, they use police cars and everything, but it really helps to save lives. And that's what we call emergency traffic light control. Thank you.